we need to talk about food hot takes.
Okay.
What are your food hot takes? You don't like jelly and drinks.
There are no food.
Just
hot
like
takes.
oranges.
You don't like oranges?
No. I think orange flavored
A fan of
things
scurvy,
are
are you?
I ate limes.
How about any hot food takes?
I have none.
None. You have none.
He has the most.
Sure.
I don't know if you heard this because this is a famous one. He doesn't eat condiments.
I don't like ketchup,
Like,
mayo,
full stop.
mustard.
No condiments.
Anything that's like gloopy.
Yeah,
So, like, if you get a hot dog,
I raw dog that shit.
you raw dog a hot
Yeah,
dog?
yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Just
diabolical.
give me the hot dog.
You know what's the
diabolical.
most diabolical? When he goes to McDonald's, he orders nuggets with no sauce.
Yes.
Do you get order a burger with no? It's just patty and cheese.
In McDonald's you normally have the sauce in it, but if I get a burger, normally I just patty and cheese. That's all I need. Sometimes a bit of bacon on there.
You could have just said yes.
Yeah.
You were like, well, there's more to it. Really, the lettuce is a source of the grass.
Yes.
I will do that if the place has a really good patties.
Yeah.
I will act. Yeah. Listen, you ever have a smash like a smashed burger where they like
Yeah, of course.
smash and like make a crispy griddle?
Yeah.
I will do it if I want to taste the patty.
Well,
Yeah.
Because ketchup and stuff can overpower it.
Yeah,
I
but
totally
normally you
agree.
don't want. I guess the idea would be that there wouldn't be that much sauce on it. Where because especially smash burger, the edges normally, when it's sticking out of the patty.
Yeah.
Normally that's like you can have a little trial of the unsauced because the sauce should just be in the middle.
Well, I'm not talking about smash burger, the chain. I'm talking about like that style.
Yeah, the style,
I
yeah.
guess it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I guess for me, for burgers, I think that mayonnaise or like ketchup is really good at kind of combating a lot of the heavy, fatty flavors. Because tomato sauce or ketchup is kind of vinegary a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm not
And I
opposed
think it
to
kinda
ketchup
helps.
on. Like I usually will have.
I feel like it's necessary, is what I'm saying.
I just prefer like if I'm having a burger, if it's a good burger, I have no problem having.
Is there
no
like an ick factor? Do you think condiments are kind of gross?
Uh,
Because some people have that, like a sensory, like they don't like the
yeah,
the goopiness.
specifically, like I said, ketchup, mayo, mustard. Normally the big three that I just
Ranch?
I just not ranch either.
I used to not like ketchup as a kid, which is ironic because most kids love ketchup.
Yeah, I hated ketchup as a kid, and then I grew up, and then I still never got over ketchup. Mayo, I've turned my opinion around specifically because of Kewpie mayo, which I think
mayo, it's great.
fucking fantastic.
it's great,
I still don't
yeah.
like the not Kewpie mayo.
Yeah.
Ketchup, I don't know, because it's weird because I really love tomato sauce, right?
Sure.
I love tomatoes, but it's a bit the smell, the
consistency?
vinegary like taste. It's
Wait, you must have a hot food take.
No, all my takes are right.
No, you must have something that maybe this is not the public opinion. There must be something that you feel like you feel like you're in the
You
minority.
can throw some out and we'll judge if it's hot or not.
trust me, we've had a lot.
I'm trying to think if there's something that's like really egregious. Do you have one while I think?
I kind of fuck with everything. Yeah.
That thing, I'm very not picky.
Yeah.
Like
I eat
I will
everything.
eat pretty much anything. Like I have nothing.
No.
It's like I think this isn't like a controversial opinion, but like In-N-Out fries are terrible.
Yeah, they are terrible.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
factual.
controversial,
Yeah, that's
right?
factual.
That's why you have to bury them in all the sauce and cheese to make
Yeah, exactly.
That's where sauce saves the day.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best fast food chain in America?
Ooh.
For burgers?
No, just fast
Just
food
in
chain.
general?
Yeah.
My favorite is Steak and Shake.
Oh,
You ever had Steak and
shit.
Shake?
I've never had a steak and shake
Yeah, I
before.
have.
It's so wrong.
It's
So wrong. What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude.
It's mid.
It's
What
just,
is your favorite?
he said
what's
that
your
with such
favorite?
conviction.
What's your favorite? Let's hear
If I
it.
had to say,
Yeah, what?
Okay, wait, do you count Five Guys? Or is that fast
yes,
casual?
Five Guys fast food.
Yeah, I was gonna say Five Guys.
Or is that fast casual? Like, I'm trying to understand like the level where we're
Let's
counting.
say, what's your answer besides Five Guys?
Either Shake Shack or Wendy's.
Okay, both are good.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I like Wendy's, but I just the burger at In-N-Out, not the fries, just the burger. But then again, I feel like that's unfair. Well,
No.
can you rate a place just off one item? I guess it's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the thing they do well.
In-N-Out,
Yeah.
In-N-Out, yeah. I genuinely like the burgers at In-N-Out. I know the main draw is the value, is that you get a great burger for a very reasonable price.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I genuinely really like the burger.
All right, the burger is good. The fries are the worst,
diabolical.
but the
Diabolical.
burger is pretty damn good.
Why can they not just make the fries good?
Because they're relying too much on the burgers.
I just
they're
feel like they
they're
should.
yeah.
I just feel like why have they not got this right? Like they've had so many years to just make them good, and then there would be no contention.
I feel like they're just
the best.
iconic at this point, where they're like,
Yeah,
some
that's
people
shit, that's
like
off
They
Yeah.
get away
Yeah.
with anything.
We like the people love cardboard.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Are we counting like subs in fast
No,
food? Do they
well, I
count?
guess you could. Well, you like Jimmy John's?
Like
Yeah,
Subway?
I fucking love Jimmy John's, man.
good.
When I'm in Wisconsin, I order like a Jimmy John's every day.
Okay.
I don't get.
It's circumstantial for me, I think.
Yeah.
I
I mean, that's what I count as fast.
Something about like
If something a bit more mainstream,
there's something about Subway and
Chipotle?
Jimmy John bread that I'm not a fan of. Chipotle, I love Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle is good.
Chipotle's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Fucking.
Although I feel like now, I feel like every time I've gone, because when I first went in like 2017, it was like the mind blowing experience. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, this is so good. And I remember I went with you.
Did we go to Chipotle?
We went to Chipotle together
Okay,
in San
yeah.
Francisco.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. The crunchy roll.
Because I think we were all standing around like, what do you want to eat? And I was like, I don't get to eat Chipotle. Can we all go to Chipotle? You're like, oh, okay. And then like 6 people came with us. And then I think I was like losing my mind. But now you go and I feel like I have to like beg to get like a crumb of meat. And like, actually, no, I wanted chicken, not one chicken.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Chicken
know.
plural.
Yeah, I was hoping for a scoop, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, don't worry about it. Actually, it's fine. I'll tip still. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, Chipotle is solid. Yeah, I think no one said any choices that have made me want to attack. So I think
So
I think we're
why I
okay.
don't like Shake Shack that much is one, I think the price is way too high.
I didn't pick Shake Shack.
You said steak and shake.
Steak and Shake. Oh my God, the whole time I thought you meant...
No, Steak and
No, you
Shake.
said steak and shake. I like Shake Shack.
I like Steak and Shake. I remember being in Indianapolis for an anime convention.
Okay, yeah.
At like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and going into that steak. I don't know if you've been to a con in Indiana or in Indiana.
I must have. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's like that one Steak and Shake on the corner of like one of the main streets near the convention center.
Yeah.
Right.
And I went there at 3 a.m. and it felt like PvP was turned on.
Yeah.
It was like the staff were shouting and arguing with everyone.
Holy shit, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah, the
time
one,
I've
yeah.
been to steak
Yeah.
and shake as well.
And I remember I asked her, and I had this really awkward, it must have been the most British thing that she'd ever heard. She brought out the burgers. And I said, oh, no, I think you spilled oil on top of my burger.
okay.
And I asked her to take it back. And then she was like, honey, that ain't an accident. And I was like,
That's a plus up.
but this one's dry and all of the other ones have oil on them. Can I just have this one? And then they looked at me
And
scorningly.
they deported you.
And then they brought out the burger again, and there was oil on top, and I was too afraid to say anything again because I could feel the aura of hatred.
How was it?
The one without oil was great.
Okay.
I didn't like when they doused it in oil. I was like, it's already oily enough. You know?
Okay. So you are not. You thought I said Shake Shack.
Yeah, I think it's Shake Shack.
Okay.
So Steak and Shake
So-
I actually quite like, but I remember the price was very good, but I haven't been in like 5 years. 6
Yeah, the
years.
price is good, and it's just a simple. I like the
like
smash
sliders.
patties. You ever had Culver's?
I've not been.
Culver's fucking.
Yeah,
I know they
lit.
love it.
Culver's.
Yeah.
Well, you're from Michigan, right? So
Yeah.
I
Like
would- I would-
Midwest. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say out of when we did our tour, out of all like the local burger chains, I'm a Culver's simp.
Culver's is great.
Yeah.
Culver's is kind of in the same neighborhood as Steak and Shake in terms of the presentation, like smash
Okay.
patties.
Right,
And
right.
then they have cheese curds, which are great.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. Culver's fucking rips.
He's hard for cheese. Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is a food that everyone likes that you're not a fan of?
Oh. You know, I'm not. How familiar are you all with Korean food?
Quite familiar.
somewhat.
Quite familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most overrated Korean food is bulgogi.
Oh.
I think it's good, but when kalbi's sitting right there, the
Yeah.
short ribs,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Like bulgogi is a good like introductory, like it's good. It's,
Yeah.
it's simple and people like it, but I don't know.
I think the strength of bulgogi is that it can just be a really cheap piece of meat.
Yeah.
You can like just kind of like shave it onto a
Yeah.
dish,
Yeah.
essentially, and make it kind of a bit more flavorful.
Yeah.
Whereas if you had for the short rib, I feel like if it was
It's
a really
definitely
cheap cut,
pricier.
Yes, it's definitely
for
pricey.
sure.
I mean, I would never say no to a bulgogi.
Of course, yeah. I'll definitely eat it, but
yeah.
it's never my first choice at a Korean restaurant.
Right.
I love bibimbap. Bibimbap's my
Bibimbap's
favorite.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
especially stones.
Dol, yeah, dol.
Yeah.
Also, it's got to be. It's got to be dol.
Stone
sauce.
plates.
Ishiyaki
Oh,
bibimbap's so good.
oh.
Fuck, I want Korean food now.
yeah.
Shit.
I'm getting home.
I realize
Is
I
there
haven't
good
had Korean food in a long
Japan?
time.
I mean, I think so.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a white British man, so what do I know?
That's true.
I mean, you'd hope so since they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
And also, there's like a massive Korean population in Japan, and there's the entire area Shinokubo, which is basically just mini Korea.
Korea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Korean dish?
I'll bibimbap for me for sure.
Buff? Okay.
Not even close. I'll always order it.
Yeah, I'm kind of boring answer, but I think bibimbap as well. Like,
Okay,
it's hard to
sure.
beat.
It's like the perfect synergy of flavors.
It really
Yeah.
is.
I don't know.
You like bibimbap?
I do love.
Do you
bibimbap.
not use gochujang?
Oh,
So you use gochujang?
That is a
I
condiment.
use gochujang.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
not off the table then. I was like, if you hate bibimbap
No.
without the gochujang,
No.
I'd be like, you're a psychopath.
I need the gochujang.
okay.
Thank God he doesn't
So-
raw
so
down
that-
like
bibimbap.
anything with gochujang, I'm like the shit fire.
Okay.
This shit's
Okay.
because it's
fucking
not
fire.
gloopy.
It's
more,
not
it's always more of a
gloopy,
paste.
and more importantly, it's like it's spicy, and I like
It's spicy and also it ties the dish together.
Yeah.
What's the I forget what it's called, the where it's like a big plate and then it's rice and they just put like a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I
and
was trying
grill
to. I
it.
was trying to remember the name for that.
You know what
Where
it's called?
it's
Put
like
a bunch of.
It's
shit
just a
on.
hot plate and they just put a ton of rice and meat and then like you just kind of shovel it into a bowl and eat it. They've got a bunch of
with
chains of that
like
here
a
as
bunch
well.
like
I know what
It's
you're
just
talking about
fried rice.
because that's
Right.
because
It's
that's
fried rice and you just
No,
you kind of
there's-
treat it like
yeah, there is
barbecue
there
where
is
you
a-
just literally just shove everything on this hot plate and then it's so good.
Okay.
God, when did we go to Korea, Connor?
Oh well, I went with a Korean person here as well, and they were like, "Let me do everything." I was like, "All right," and it was the best fucking thing I'd ever eaten.
Say no more. Say no more.
And they were grilling kimchi on it. I love grilled kimchi.
Oh, just
Kimchi's
kimchi's
great.
just goaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
I'll
I mean, there's no
I'll
hot
always
takes about
grill it.
Korean food because Korean food fucking slaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite cuisine? Like, for me, it's Korean food. I'm biased, but I love.
Oh, I'm biased, so
Italian.
I'm gonna say Thai as well.
Okay, yeah, Italian for
Yeah.
you.
You're Japanese, right, Joey?
I mean, if it's,
Kinda
what,
biased,
if it's what you grew up with,
Yeah,
right?
I'd
If
say-
it's
I'd
what you
say
grew up
Japanese.
All
with.
right, all right.
yeah.
But best cuisine not from your home country. You don't have to worry because no one's standing like British.
What do you mean beans on toast isn't your favorite?
Okay, if it's not from my background, I probably have to say Italian.
For me, the thing is, so many good Asian cuisines.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Japanese, Chinese,
Yeah.
Thai.
Yeah.
But Italian is so good.
I do love Italian food. It's great.
Everyone
I
loves
love
Italian
Indian food. Indian
Oh,
food. is
Indian
food.
amazing.
Oh,
Indian
amazing
food's second
as well.
to me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine. Oh shit. Maybe it's.
If we're going like a little bit kind of like off the beaten path, I also really fucking love Vietnamese food as
Yeah.
Yeah, Vietnamese
Like,
food is
yeah,
great.
it's
well. Banger.
Mine might be Japanese in second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because I think there's parallels and stuff, and then like Koreans love just like pickles and shit,
Yeah.
and Japanese people love pickles and
I love pickles.
yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, for me, maybe Italian if I'm going European cuisine. British food in it.
British.
British. Okay,
food,
I
yeah.
do think British food is the most overclowned on food in the world. I don't think it's as bad as
You
everything.
don't think it deserves the hate?
I don't. I think. Okay. Look, I'm
Which cuisine is the worst cuisine then?
German.
Yeah, bro. Germans get away with it, bro.
Germans
get away with it,
German
bro.
is like almost the exact same as British cuisine, but nobody clowns on them.
Just to preface, I love German food,
Yeah,
but all they got is potatoes, sauerkraut, and like cuts of meat.
and just that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Joey's like
Yeah, so-
Joey's like calling up his ancestry. He's like,
As a quarter German, I'm offended. But I also don't disagree.